Hi, I'm here with Lorraine Flower from Azure, and we're talking about the Heartful Leader, which is a leadership program to develop conscious leaders. So, Lorraine, I'm really interested. On the website, it says for those that might be interested that you are already an effective and an experienced leader, yet you know that a bigger impact is needed. What does that mean for someone watching this?
Thank you, David. Yeah, I mean, I think we only have to look at our world today to know that there is something of a crisis of leadership going on across the world. So, we're looking to see people take more accountability and responsibility for the world that we are creating collectively. I'm not talking about positional leaders. I'm talking about in general, that's a need. And the sort of people that we believe would get value from this program and who would be attracted to it are people who are already very established in their leadership experience practice. They've really bought the book, got the t-shirt, seen the film, all of that sort of thing, and they're pretty rounded in normal leadership definition terms. But this program invites our participants into a deeper level of awareness and what we might call consciousness, because of course we're talking about conscious leadership within this. And that deeper awareness starts to open up some discussion and conversation and reflection about how does an organization, how does an individual sit within that sort of nested universe of bigger relationships. So what happens in one part of the world, as we've seen through many of the crises that the world is facing, whether it's war, whether it's pandemic, whether it's economic crises, it naturally reverberates around the world, and it touches all of us. So if we think from a leadership point of view about a higher level of consciousness, we're starting to think about what are the values, what are the principles, what are the kind of fundamental basics that underpin humanity, underpin the way we think about our world, and also therefore how business fits into that. What's its part in that series of nested universes, if you will. So for me, the emphasis on consciousness, yes, it is about thinking and connecting with something that's less tangible, but it's only less tangible if we're measuring it by the physical world. If we are allowing ourselves to go into a deeper sense of awareness, a deeper connection with information, sensing, imagination, even, that all of that takes us into a place where we feel a new level of power, I believe, power in the good sense of that word, power to act, power to participate in the creation of a better world.
Wonderful. And I'm just going to say, finally, I think from that conscious leader perspective, I really think this course helps leaders to really grow themselves so they become a more effective, better leader. And as important, if not more importantly, allows them to actually understand and develop those around them. So actually, as a team, they become more effective and they become more plugged in and engaged with the purpose in the business, because there's so much talk at the moment about how are we embodying and delivering our purpose in business. And I really believe, the program, which is underpinned, of course, by your book with Trudy Worth, Heartful Business, leading with the world in mind, does what it says on the tin and actually leads with the world in mind. So thank you for that, Lorraine.
Thank you, David.